Hi everyone, this is Life with Rista. What I want to talk about, I'm leaning forward so I don't be in the sun. The sun is like right in my eye, you see? But but what I want to talk about is spending time alone. There was a time I didn't know what it was to spend time alone because I was always with my friends. I was always in a relationship with someone, having fun. So I never knew what it was to spend time alone. But when I got married, it became a problem in my marriage because I married somebody who loved, his space and loved to spend time alone. And I was always like, who always wants to be alone like that? Like something wrong with him? But actually something was wrong with me. Yeah, so it caused a lot of problems in my marriage. And by me not spending time alone, I didn't know what I wanted in life. I didn't know myself. I didn't even love myself because I didn't spend time alone to know who I was as a person and to even love who I am. I barely looked in the mirror. I I didn't go anywhere by myself. I was always afraid. I always wanted to be with somebody or somebody to come with me. And that all comes from belief systems because when I was younger, family and friends and strangers would be like, you shouldn't be by yourself. You should always have somebody with you. Never be alone. Always have somebody there with you. It was always afraid of someone doing something to you. So I made sure I was always with someone. So yeah. Um so it caused a lot of damage and problems in my marriage. I was always dependent on my husband, him to do things. I always wanted to go places with him, and sometimes he wanted to go by himself, which later on I discovered that's fine. And I discovered that it was very beneficial for me and essential for my life and health that I spend time with myself because I couldn't make a choice whether I wanted to go to Burger King or Popeyes. I didn't even know what I like in foods. I didn't know what I wanted to eat. I never could make a decision for me. He always had to make the decision for me. So I began to spend time with myself. I started going to the park. I started going to the beach, started doing things that I enjoyed doing, like making jewelry, cooking, baking cakes, and decorating them. And I enjoyed those things. And I found out that it feels good to spend time with myself. It was peaceful. It's reviving. It feels so great. I started to know who I was as a person. I started to fall in love with who I am, you know? And I want to share this with you guys because it's very important, for you to discover who you are and what you want in life. If you're never alone, you're always going to go off of what the world says and believe, the opinions of others. You're going to take that and run with it. And you won't never do or know what you want for yourself. There's an inner voice inside of you. There's some things that you like, but you have to spend time by yourself. You have to go places by yourself to know what you like. Um, and spending time by myself, it gave me self confidence as well. I used to be such a shy person to go out in public, but spending time by myself, it gave me confidence. It gave me love for myself. It gave me knowledge of who I am, and just what I want to do in life, what direction I want to go, which is very important because I was literally lost. I was lost, and the only reason why I was lost and dependent on my husband was because I neglected spending time by myself and I never wanted to. So, things you can do to spend time alone by yourself, try going, make reservations to go to a restaurant, go to the park or to the beach or whatever you like doing. Um, it can even be in your bedroom, close the door and read a book, meditate, um, do something. Do something by yourself. You can start slowly every day. It could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes until you work your way up. Find some alone time. Take deep breaths. And that way you can hear, you can hear what your inner self has to say. Because for so many years, just as I neglected my inner voice, I know many other people have neglected their inner voice. And, making YouTube videos, what I'm doing now is part of what I love and enjoy doing. And I'm actually finally doing it. I'm finally doing it. I love making videos. I love helping people. I love cooking. I love baking. I love making jewelry. I love going to the beach. I love watching funny movies. I love having fun. Just love being happy, period. But I didn't know these things because I never was by myself. But it feels so good and reviving just to be by yourself, and being by yourself is okay. Nothing wrong with being alone. In today's world, some people make you think there's something wrong, that, something is wrong with you because you're by yourself. No, it's the opposite. Something is wrong with you if you're not by yourself, actually, to me. But spending time alone is great. Trust me, you probably gonna like it and you probably want, you know, it's whatever, but I'm sharing my experience with you, that it did wonders for me. I began to discover myself, know and learn things about myself that I didn't know. All these things that I do now, I never knew I could do it. I never knew that I had the willpower and the self confidence in me to do certain things and to say certain things and to just go beyond what I ever thought. This is essential for life. We need this. And all these things, self love, all that is going to come by spending time with yourself. Sometimes watch a movie by yourself. And this is also important not only for yourself, but for being in a relationship as well, because relationships are not promising. So if this girl or boy decides that they just want to take another direction in life and no longer wants to be with you, then if you never spend time by yourself, you're going to take it very hard. you know you're going to take it very hard. So I would say, if you're in a relationship now, start now spending time with yourself. You don't always have to be with that person. I mean, everybody needs space. Give him space, give her space, and spend time with yourself. Go out and do things by yourself. And that's another tip for your relationship to last long as well. When you not always together and you give each other that space and you do things by yourself. So when you come together, you have something to talk about. You have something to laugh about. It's not always the same old boring thing. You can actually enjoy each other's company. And if that person ever decides to leave, you're going to be all right. You're going to be okay because you have a life of your own, because you know yourself. You know that, hey, life goes on. I understand. Our time is up. I enjoyed you while you was there, but we move on. There is always somebody for me. There's always somebody for you. And life goes on. But it's very important that you spend time alone because you probably won't always have somebody with you, you know? But you will always have yourself, and you need to know that. So I just wanted to talk about spending time alone, how to spend time alone. It's just easy. Like I say, you can just start going walking in your neighborhood by yourself without your cell phone, without your friend or your mom, or without your boyfriend or girlfriend. Just go outside and take a walk in your neighborhood or the park. Go to the beach, go to a restaurant, go take a drive by yourself, and that way you can hear your own thoughts. You can hear what you want, what you have to say. So I love making these videos. If I miss something, you all are welcome to comment below. If I missed something with spending time alone, I would like to hear, what do y'all do to spend time alone? Tell me, what are your views on spending time alone? Comment below and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Take care.